The 2022 F1 season kicks off in just a couple of weeks' time, and now with all the car reveals out the way, we have got official merch drops from basically every F1 team. Available now, the Aston Martin 2022 range, as well as the all-new Williams pack, and then of course, the Mercedes 2022 range drop has also been released. I'm definitely going to be copping myself some George Russell merch as well. But yeah, links down below, there is merch available for every team, and of course, if you use the links, you massively help support the channel.
Hello everyone, and welcome back guys to a brand new video where today we're here back. Yes, it's Thursday once more, so today we're going to be taking F1 cars even, I should say, to unfamiliar territories. Yes, of course, if you missed out on the video last week where we went back to Brands Hatch, been a very, very long time since Formula 1 race there, definitely recommend going back and checking that video out. However, today we're heading across the pond. Now, Formula 1 and America have always had a bit of a weird relationship. Recently, Liberty Media, they're pushing hard for more races in the US. Of course, Miami's coming to the calendar in 2022. There's talks about Las Vegas maybe being on the calendar in as soon as 2023. And of course, Circuit of the Americas has done a pretty good job at building sort of solid foundations in the US for Formula 1. However, one of my favourite tracks in the US never even gets thrown up for the discussion of hosting a Formula 1 race. Maybe today we'll learn why that is the case. Yes, as you can probably tell by the high bankings, we are heading to Daytona. Now, of course, people in the past have done just sort of videos taking Formula 1 cars oval racing around this circuit. We're going to be taking on the road course, which for me, yeah, is, like I said, one of my favourite tracks in US Motorsport. I don't know what it is about it. I absolutely love our Daytona road course. So, yeah, let's head out there then and see what a Formula 1 car will be like here at Daytona Road. Right, we'll fire in the Merc up then. Getting back into it. Been a little while since I drove this car. Oh, and I've immediately forgotten about the pit lane. You've got to maintain the speed all the way down out of the first couple of corners there. So we'll go take two on that one. Immediately going to make sure I put the ERS down so we can save up the battery, ready for our proper laps. But yeah, Daytona though, of course, really renowned for two races in the entire motorsport calendar, and both of them happen right at the start of the year. Yeah, it gets very, very busy around this venue. Of course, Daytona 24 in January, and then of course the 500 to kick off the NASCAR Cup season normally by the middle of Feb. So yeah, Daytona gets a lot of eyes on it for about 4 weeks a year, and then I mean you've got the NASCAR race in the summer as well, but then not really a lot else around this track. Of course, it's got a lot of sort of club series events and everything like that that go on throughout the year. It's certainly not a track that I think struggles to get any use out of it over the course of a year. But I mean, if you had a Formula 1 race here, maybe you could have something like a showcase race in sort of January, February time, sort of around the 24 or the Daytona 500. I think they'd more steer towards the 24. I don't think Formula 1 and NASCAR are planning sort of a cross-compatibility event anytime soon. Would be very, very interesting to see, but yeah, I think that might have to be another video on another day there. But yeah, I mean, Daytona though, such an interesting circuit. Of course, the oval 2.5 miles, everyone knows that. The road course 3.5 miles, just over. Of course, yeah, so basically you've got the normal oval, and then of course, yeah, just that little chicane there, and then about a mile of infield early on in the lap. So a lot of the track still is pretty much flat out, and I'm very, very intrigued to see what sort of times we're going to be able to get out of this thing here today. I think the biggest challenges we're probably going to face is going to be down in towards turn 1 there. Just see without the battery, not even able to get up into top gear there. Braking at about, I mean, yeah, you never brake that late into turn 1 at Daytona. You never brake coming down under the apron. You're always already cycling down a couple of gears by that point. But then, yeah, navigating your way through turn 1, that's one of the most difficult corners on the lap. Then, of course, you've got the national and the international horseshoe. Now, again, this kink is normally quite scary. In this thing, it's not even there. I'm sure, yeah, F1 data analysts would completely appreciate that as a straight line around this track. So you've still got a lot of hairpins early on in the lap. But I think, for me, ultimately, the best part of doing a race round here in the future would, of course, just be the bus stop chicane. Flick it in left to right and then right back to left as well. It would just be absolutely insane. It would, honestly, for me, sort of give like Albert Park, the chicane at the end of Sector 2 or the start of Sector 3. It would really just give me vibes of that. Let's see if we can try and attack this time a little bit more there. I mean, really, yeah, you're not having to brake until you get down towards the 1 marker there. And even that was pretty sort of pessimistic through there as I accidentally slapped my keyboard. Let's go for a qualifying mode lap then and see what sort of time we can do around here. I feel like ERS management would kind of completely go out the door around this circuit. But still, yeah, speeds of 190 miles an hour. Let's go for a bit of a qualifying attack mode lap then and see just how quick this thing really could be around here. Tip it in turn 1, down into 3rd gear there and just cycle on the power on the exit. Navigate that little chicane, which again is really not much issue at all. Struggle to actually get the car rotated in there. Oh no, don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall. I've turned damage back on this week, so we do not want to be doing that all too much. But yeah, I'm going to whack it back down then into no deploy so we can get ready to go again on the next one. But yeah, down into here then. Yeah, you can actually not having to brake much later than you would in sort of a normal race car. But again, obviously you're trying to get the thing slowed down and rotated at the same time, which no race car is a particular fan of, but especially ones without ABS doesn't really work all too well. Now, can you use the high line around here? I can't imagine so, really. I would have thought you're going to be down at the apron all the time. They can't really give yourself a slingshot in these cars. But yeah, let's go again then. Battery now back up to 100%. I'm going to try and launch it out of the chicane this time around. Braking down 1 and... oh no, probably can leave it in 6th through there if you got it nailed. Of course, if you're setting yourself up for a qualifying lap, you want to be right up high so you can, yeah, give yourself that little bit of extra launch at the final corner here. But yeah, let's then now attempt number 2 at trying to go for a really fast lap here from Daytona. Get it back over towards the left-hand side. Shortest run back towards turn 1. Broke way too early there that time, but tipped it in. It just picks up so well, this thing, you know, it fills you with confidence. As long as you don't overstep the mark. Or running very, very wide down at the hairpin. But avoided too much snap oversteer that time round as we head out of the other side. Again, kink not really an issue at all, and then braking just at the end of the cones on the left. Tip it in, 2nd gear. And then again, sort of ride the power on the exit. You know, the track kind of works with you on the exit there. It really opens up as we nerd to the grass. Trying to give ourselves the best run out into the first part of the oval, but we're almost out of fuel. We definitely, yeah, going to have to stop off, put some more fuel in the car. In fact, yeah, that might be a good test, actually, see how quick this thing slows down at the final corner. Up into 8th gear, though, as you're heading towards the bus stop. Take a deep breath. Down, looking at for the 1 mark. No car should be exiting there at 170 miles an hour. That is just absolute insanity. As we come out of the final corner then, it's going to be down, what, towards about a 1:20 lap time here. This track, for reference, yeah, is about the same length as Monza. There's a sort of about a few hundred meters between the pair of them there. So it doesn't even average the same sort of speed as Monza does, as we just ran out of deploy down out of the final corner there. But dipping down into the 122s straight away there. And yeah, clearly you've only got enough battery for the 1 lap round here, as we've got to focus on where we're going. But yeah, I think we're going to come back in, pit, and then yeah, put a fresh set of rubber on the car as well, and yeah, go out for 1 sort of proper final attacking lap. I feel like racing around here as well, of course, with the big oval. You know, you could see some mistakes heading out of the bus stop. You know, someone trying to attack just a little bit too much. But yeah, a lot of it would just be down to slipstream. I feel realistically, Formula 1 cars, unless the new 2022 cars are a whole lot better, yeah, dirty air would be a serious issue around this circuit. But it would still, I mean, even like I said, even if they just did like a showcase event or something like that, I know it would never happen, but it would absolutely be a sight to behold there. You know, so much focus. You know, it's a very, very diverse circuit. All the downforce required through the first sector, and then of course the second half of the lap is of course just absolute top speed and nothing else there. Is, yeah, the bus stop chicane should never be that easy in any car, but yeah, this Mercedes just kind of, yeah, I mean, corners like that it just eats for breakfast at the end of the day. Let's see how late you can brake then into the pit lane. I reckon after the little line there. Oh, this thing just stops on a dime. Yeah, let's go put some fresh tyres on it. save up the battery, and yeah, we'll head back out once again then for one final lap here from Daytona. Right, about to get ready then to do one final lap here from Daytona then in this Mercedes W12. I mean, this is such a fun car. It will just never be one of those cars that I think I get bored of on iRacing. But yeah, really, you have to start the lap so early, get the car into the right mode, everything like that, floor it out of the final chicane there at the bus stop. It will stick. And then, yeah, just longest run to the line. Give yourself the biggest chance to build up speed and momentum as you get ready to head back down in towards turn 1. I reckon a mid to low 22 should be doable here. But, yeah, let's just focus, take a deep breath, and see just quite what's doable. Oh, I hope we've got enough battery to make it back to the flag, because this lap's going to be a low 22 if we do, but I don't think we're quite going to have enough left in it. It's going to completely drain right to the very end, but now the Delta's going to start coming back the other way slightly. It's still, though, a 122, 152 there. That is such a roller coaster around Daytona Road. And I mean, if that doesn't prove to you guys why Formula 1 has to come here at some point in some hypothetical universe, I don't know whatever will. But yeah, of course, if you have enjoyed this video though, please do make sure you leave a like and get yourself subscribed if you want to see more iRacing content. Of course, currently this week on the sim, well, on off week, you know, sort of week 13, I'm going to be doing videos on all of the new content. So Aston Martin GT4, the new Hyundai TCR car, the Brazilian stock cars, and then also the new Formula 4 car as well. We're going to be doing videos on all of those and some of the other cool new content that has come to iRacing. Links to my second channel will be down in the description below. Thank you all, though. Again, we've just hit 38,000 subscribers. You know, we're getting really close to 40k now. That should be doable inside the next couple of months. So if you aren't already, please do make sure you get yourself subscribed. But yeah, I think that's going to do us, though, for this video, guys. Let me know down in below where you want to see us take the F1 car as well in the near future. I got plenty of other venues on iRacing that I want to take this thing to. But yeah, that's going to do us for this one, though. Thank you all so much, and we'll be back very soon with more Formula 1 content.
None of these videos would be possible without the help of our channel members, so a massive thank you to all of the names you see on your screens currently for helping support the channel. You can join them by clicking the join button down below, and yeah, thank you once again to everyone that continues all the insane support on my work.